Hi there, Gemini, and welcome back to Star-Lord's Tarot. This is going to be your tarot forecast for the week of July the 30th through to August the 5th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. First up, we have the Eight of Wands in the upright position, followed then by Major Arcana, the Devil, upright. And next we have the Eight of Swords, upright, followed by the Ace of Swords, reversed. And lastly, we have Major Arcana, the Magician, in the upright position. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and interpret this read for you guys. First of all, Gemini, for your overall energy, you have that of the Eight of Wands in the upright position. The Eight of Wands is a card of fast communication. Mercury, your ruling planet, is in retrograde right now. So you got to be careful when it comes to communication. Make sure you read the fine print, make sure you understand. Don't assume somebody got your text message or emails, because sometimes they don't, and misunderstandings can happen during the Mercury retrograde. Geminis are a little bit affected by this because it is your ruling planet. However, it looks like this week there could be a lot of communications going back and forth. You're lucky the card's in the upright as opposed to reverse, because that can represent messages getting lost or a breakdown in communication altogether and that kind of thing. But it looks like it could be a very busy week too, because the Eight of Wands represents a lot of hectic things. Could be you're busy rushing about and doing things and communicating with a lot of different people. It could also represent travel, because the Eight of Wands is also a card that represents speedy travel. Can be something comes up suddenly and you decide to, take a trip somewhere. Coming right off the hop into the week, you have the Major Arcana, the Devil, in the upright position. The Devil energy represents bondage to the material. These are the material things. Now, it could be representing anything from addictions to obsessions, and people can get addicted to pretty much anything from, shopping to smoking to gambling to any kinds of things, even to a person. So when it comes to the Devil energy, it can be difficult for you to sort of stay on track if you're it kind of messes with your willpower a little bit if any of you are trying to stay on, say a diet or something like that. It could be that the Devil energy is sort of pulling you or attempting to pull you back into old habits that maybe you're trying to rid yourself of. It's interesting, the Devil also represents temptation around as well. So it's paired up with the Eight of Swords in the upright position. This can represent a feeling feeling trapped and restricted in some area of your life. Now, it could be maybe these addictions are making you feel this way. That could possibly be for some of you. For others of you, it could just be a completely isolated situation where you feel you're restricted and you're bonded and you can't move. And sometimes this can represent a lot of communication from other people. Remember, you did have a communication card here, that are telling you things and saying things to you that are actually adding to your anxiety. And this could be too many thoughts ruminating in your head and other people adding to the anxiety. So just watch out at the early part of the week, because there could be something going on that you need to, hold on to your willpower for. Now, moving towards the weekend of the 4th and 5th, you have the energies of the Ace of Swords in the reverse position. The Ace of Swords upright, this is the sort of new beginnings in clarity and communication and so forth. When it's reversed like this can represent a lack of clarity, a lack of communication with someone in particular, or even a group of people. This can be happening at work, in a relationship, in home dynamics, in any area. It's just a general read after all. So it could be for some of you there's something that isn't clear. For others of you, this could represent a breakdown in communication with somebody you were communicating with. But the last card you have here in the read is the Magician in the upright position. I'm glad to see this for you guys. The Magician in the upright position, this represents, we know that we have all the tools. Every human possesses the tools and the abilities to manifest the things that they want in life. So when the Magician comes up in the upright position, this represents there's something perhaps that you Geminis are wanting towards the end of the week. Some of you, maybe it's to overcome this situation in the beginning of the week. And if that's the case, you find a way to do it. you know, Geminis are amazing at bouncing back from situations, and the Magician also represents a lot of confidence. So I think you'll have the confidence, and you definitely have the ability and the know-how to manifest what it is you want. So all's well that ends well, Gemini. I hope this reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you next week. Bye for now.